What are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
The Ad Council.
In the good old summertime, it takes you back, doesn't it? Makes you think and remember. What did you do in the summertime when you were a kid? At Palm Garden of Ocala, we see folks who are young at heart, but their bodies are giving them a tough time. Our goal for every guest we serve is to bring them to their highest level of independence. Come visit us soon. We're located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street. And when you're in the hospital, ask for Palm Garden by name.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Here is your 1-minute news brief from the source WOCA. Tropical Storm Beryl has disintegrated, but forecasters say Tropical Storm Chris is likely to strengthen into a hurricane today. No coastal warnings are in effect, but forecasters say swells along the coasts of North Carolina could produce dangerous surf and rip current conditions. The Marion County Sheriff's Office is reporting the arrest of a 25-year-old Bellevue man charged with shooting a 32-year-old man in Summerfield yesterday morning. A 22-year-old Leesburg motorcyclist has died after colliding with a parked car yesterday. A wildlife expert says the alligator that chased and trapped a teenager in a tree in Lake County may have been guarding a nest of eggs. A 75-pound bale of cocaine was found floating in the Gulf of Mexico off of Pensacola. And while the rest of us are celebrating summer, Disney World is already preparing for the winter holiday season, announcing the names of the narrators for this year's edition of Epcot's Candlelight Processional. And that is your news brief from the source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Monday, intervals of clouds and sunshine with a shower or thunderstorm in places, high 86 to 90. Monday night, partly cloudy, low 71 to 75. Tuesday, partly sunny, high 89 to 93. And on Wednesday, sunshine and some clouds, high 90 to 94. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
All right, 4 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. 74 degrees right now, by the way. And, as Joe Lundberg said, looks like it's going to rain today. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, that when you hear rain, you just think, okay, it's going to rain. But when they get the rain forecast in Thailand right now with that cave, oh, my gosh. I mean, that's life and death right there.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's an amazing story, really, and it's so unfortunate that the diver, the Navy SEAL diver, died. But the children so far, I think the last we said, what did I say? 7 got out so far. 7, I think. 4 and 3, right? Yeah, and then the coach is still in there. So wow,
right?
That's crazy. 3 miles. 3 miles in there. Have you ever done anything where you had to to be part of an organization? You had to do like a hazing ritual or something?
Yeah. I mean, I was in the Navy and we crossed the equator. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it gets more hazing than that.
Oh, but you can't tell us what happens.
Sure, I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. No. Well, I can. It's just people will write in about how they're eating breakfast and everything.
They'll write in and say what?
We've talked about this before, and somebody wrote in and said it was not appropriate topic for us to discuss during breakfast. That was years ago.
During breakfast. Okay. There's something disgusting about it.
Well, basically what happens is when you cross the equator, in order to become a shellback, you start at the bow of the ship and you you crawl on your hands and knees all the way to the fantail. And everybody who's already a shellback has a piece of fire hose that's about anywhere between 2 and 3 feet long, and they just hit you with it the whole time.
Oh, man.
And along the way, you do some pretty disgusting things. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Along the way,
man.
you do some pretty. I love that line.
Probably lick the ship's, thing that you walk on or
Oh
something.
man, what are you?
Licking the deck of a ship is fine because it's spotless.
Oh.
That's the easy part. It's the rotten eggs. It's the there's a lot of other things that aren't that great about it.
Oh my.
Wow. That's I don't remember you ever telling us that.
Oh yeah. and if you want, you can see my ship cross the equator. I think I'm in there really briefly, but if you just YouTube USS Sterett crossing the equator, it'll come up.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, spell
I
it.
don't know what my video is that I made, but yeah. Anyway.
All right, spell the name. Spell the name of the ship.
It's the USS Sterett. Sterett. CG-31. Make sure you do the CG-31 because they've had some other alliterations of the USS Sterett, but CG-31 was what I was on.
Okay, got
I think it was in 1989.
89, Robin. We're gonna look for Galen.
Okay.
I think so.
Do you look like one of your sons?
Briefly.
Well, if
Yeah. I mean, I'm 19.
yeah, so you look like one of your boys, right?
Pretty much. I mean, I would think I was wearing glasses. So.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I wear contacts now. So.
I didn't know that about you in your younger days. All right, so I have an interesting topic after we find out about the blood. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
It is paranormal swimming holes in Florida.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a long hole, isn't
it? How's the blood supply today?
Good
morning.
We're right at a 2-day blood supply, and bottom line is we had a rough weekend, and we just need people to get out there and get the blood, donate blood. Weather here is going to be very, very good. So please just support your community blood center and your entire community by giving to Get the Blood and donating blood.
Yeah. You know that whole idea of 3 miles to get to those boys, and that those Navy SEAL guys are heroes. Those are heroes, But you're saving you're saving life also by donating blood. I'm trying to make a connection here. It's not as hard to do. In fact, it's very easy to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So. Somebody just wished me happy birthday. You got the wrong person, whoever that is. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Maybe somebody changed your date.
Palm Garden of Ocala Health and Rehabilitation Center makes it possible for Galen to give that important announcement each day, and there's nothing paranormal about it at all. They are absolutely, although there might be some miracles happening over there. I don't know if they consider that paranormal. Go to Palm Garden, take a tour, and see what they can do for you or a loved one in your time of need, whether it's rehabilitative needs, respite needs for the caregiver, or perhaps a long-term, maybe even end-of-life circumstance, which is just part of life. And take a tour and see why we recommend Palm Garden. The 2 words I like to make sure you know: skilled nursing. All facilities are not skilled nursing. Palm Garden is. Penn Flooring. Go to Penn Flooring. See how they can make your home or office more beautiful from the floor up. The flooring that they sell is top-notch, high-quality, long-lasting, and it's durable. And durable? What's the word, Robin? And it looks new as it did the first day you put it in. Durable. Thank you. Go to Penn Flooring at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. All right, are you ready for the paranormal swimming holes in Florida? Have you gone to any yet this year?
I don't know. I didn't know there was such a thing, so you're going to have to fill me in, Larry. I don't know if I have or not.
All right, Juniper Springs Juniper Springs is on the list.
I guess if you went at night, it would be a little freaky, but only because you would think that you were going to get eaten.
Well, everybody's friendly when they're leaving Juniper Springs to go out in the canoe. They're all happy and smiling, and by the time they get out there, at the very end, you can see that they're not so happy. They're yelling listen to this, the crystal clear water of Juniper Springs
according to witnesses, induces a trance that's almost impossible to shake off.
It's true.
It targets mostly older people. It is said that the first sign is the body goes weak, and then the eyes start to roll back. One woman reported how her grandfather was suddenly rigid and slipping under the water.
No.
His eyes were the most frightening, she says.
Oh, gee.
She dragged him out in a panic, but luckily, several hours later, he was back to normal. It was a very paranormal experience.
Wow.
Galen.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
The next one.
True story.
Wakaiwa Springs in Apopka.
Oh, yeah, that'll kill you.
Some people say Wakaiva. I don't know. I'm just telling you what it says. Okay. Everyone loves seeing wildlife when they visit the best swimming holes in Florida, and Wakaiwa Springs is no different unless you count the bizarre sightings, which involve the appearance of turtles swimming by.
Stop it. Turtles can't just be swimming, Larry.
Listen to this. Visitors say you might think they're turtles, but they are actually a hallucination.
Oh, boy.
2 young witnesses stated that they thought it was cool to swim with turtles, but then they suddenly saw ghostly human eyes peering up from under the shells.
Oh, my. That's scary.
It is believed that they are not turtles at all, but rather helmets belonging to the spirits of unknown soldiers.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what I thought it was. The helmet blowing into the sky. I mean, that makes sense to me.
All right, Ichituckney Springs is also
Okay, I've been tubing down
swimming
there.
hole with some paranormal activity happening. This is thought of as one of the prettiest watering holes in Florida. The springs are surrounded by greenery, trees, bushy areas where invisible entities are often heard stalking through the woods. Visitors report hearing footsteps and twigs.
The armadillos that do that.
Well, so twigs. I mean, I don't understand this at all.
One witness advises that he heard whispering in the bushes when he was swimming.
Oh, really?
Oh, my.
So he climbed out to have a look when he heard the whispers telling him to take off his clothes.
And did he?
He was mortified, and he raced back to the water, and he kept hearing the signal, take off your clothes, take off your clothes. So once he was in the water, he says the whispering stopped, but he never stopped thinking about taking off his clothes. Yeah.
So would you, if you heard whispering in the woods to take off your clothes, what would you do, Larry?
I'd take them off right away. I don't want to get...
Right. You obey.
I don't want to go...
You were supposed to obey.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I do as I'm told. So you come back, what happened? Well, this somebody sounded like somebody. Told me to take off my clothes. Okay.
All right, here's one that's a little closer to home. This is Silver Springs. Whoa.
Well, we all know Silver Springs is haunted. I mean, the creature from the Black Lagoon lives there.
While no longer permitted, swimming at the headwaters of the Silver River, now known as the Silver Springs State Park, was once one of the most inviting swimming holes in the entire world. Photos of young women underwater at Silver Springs were published all over the world, making local photographer Bruce Mozart an internationally recognized figure.
Yes.
The strange allure of the river, however, was not the attractive women featured in those photographs. A statue across the river of Indian Chief Osceola is reportedly able to communicate to those swimming in the headwaters, having been treated badly by the governing forces of his day.
Yes, he has.
Those who have been affected by the legends say that Osceola's spirit communicates with a swimmer's sense of what is decent and greatly influences their involvement in local government, often to the point where they insist that elected officials actually do what the people in the community want them to do.
Stop it.
There you go.
It's too much.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
It is believed that swimming became banned at Silver Springs because local officials were tired of being asked to do those things their constituents actually wanted.
And they make $80,000
Oh my
a year.
gosh. Is that crazy?
That is crazy. They make $80,000 a year and they don't follow what their constituents want.
Paranormal. All right.
That's some crazy stuff right there, Larry.
All right. Troy Spring in Brantford. This is also has some paranormal activity. You want to know about them?
Yes.
Sure. I mean, I don't even know where that is.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Troy Spring has an unusual haunting.
In somebody's backyard.
This involves a phantom steamboat.
Oh.
It's the spiritual remains of an imprint of the Civil War era steamboat, which was deliberately sunk at this location.
Oh, my.
An eerie mist starts forming, and then the steamboat glides through the several lonely ghosts on deck.
Wow.
Some say that to see the boat is to herald the end of your life. Pray that you don't see it.
The river Styx?
What?
There you go. The river Styx, Galen said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the river Styx.
Yeah.
Manatee Springs. Have you ever been there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I've camped
sure.
there. I've
It's
camped at
in
Manatee Springs
Chiefland.
with my folks and TJ and Shannon.
It's considered to be one of the best spots for swimming in Florida. Manatee Springs is also known for its strong and swift undercurrents.
It is. It is.
Don't think for a moment that anything normal is going on. Locals say
Well, I don't think anything ever is going normal. I mean,
Locals say that what you feel underwater are the rushing and swirling ghosts of a family wanting you to marry their daughter.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Galen. A young woman who advises that she is a strong swimmer was horrified when she felt icy cold hands wrap around her ankles, dragging her under, telling her, "You're not getting that man. I'm getting that man."
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh, that is crazy. They're killing
Yeah.
the women. Oh my gosh.
unbelievable.
When she surfaced, she vowed never to return.
Well, there are
I
two.
don't think I would. Would you return?
It depends on how she looks. I'm a guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No,
Fair enough.
we were tent camping there, and there are two springs, and then there are some caves in between. And that weekend that we were camping there were two divers that went into the cave, and only one came out. And then
One came out.
One, honest to God, one came out. So the sheriff's department went down there, and then they recovered the body of
And
the
one came out.
second one. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, it's spooky. It's spooky.
I guess so.
All right, Wakulla
It's a
Springs.
beautiful place to camp. I love it.
Wakulla Springs. I've been to Wakulla Springs, up in the near Tallahassee, right? Mm-hmm. This also has some paranormal activity going on.
Okay.
Are you ready? In
I'm
Wakulla
ready.
Springs, an older woman was reported to have suffered a heart attack when three young men came out showing their fannies.
Oh, gee.
She screamed and then sunk under, but the ambulance arrived too late to take her to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
She babbled on before she died about evil spirits showing their fannies. Lanny says
Those evil spirits seem to be mischievous.
Yes, they do.
I'm surprised Smiley the monkey is in on this thing.
Yeah, well, he was at Silver Spring.
You're saying he's not?
I don't see him on this list.
Maybe he's got relatives.
Doesn't mean he's not part of it.
That's right.
Maybe he's just smarter than the rest
Smiley the monkey is definitely a haunted monkey.
That's right.
All right, this is going in order, by the way. So the number 4 most reported activity of paranormal nature is Madison Blue Spring State Park in Lee.
Oh, I've been there. Yes, it's beautiful.
Well, let's see.
You've been there. We painted there, I think.
People go there saying they love the swimming. What they don't talk about is the shadow people.
Oh.
Shadow people.
Don't talk about the shadow people. Why are we talking about the shadow people now? I don't want to talk about the shadow people.
A couple who endured the shadow people advised that they were having a blast, having a good time, until the girlfriend began to scream. Once her boyfriend got out and found her shrieking on the banks, she kept screaming, "Get it off!" But there was nothing there, apart from the claw marks. The claw marks on her.
Oh, my
boy.
God. Oh,
There.
my God. The
Oh.
shadow people.
Oh, there's
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh! Did you ever hear this stuff?
No, never. This is spooky.
I don't want to hear about it now, Larry. It's freaking me out.
It is creepy. I don't know if I ever went swimming anywhere.
No, Rainbow Springs. The
Rainbow
best place to
Springs.
go for swimming. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
They got plenty of room there.
The Leon Springs State Park.
Oh, we've been there.
When trying to find places to do some cliff diving in Florida, a group of friends decided to go kayaking instead, and were having a great time until one of the men called out that he was snagged on something. He soon screamed that something was in the water, while his friends watched in horror as the water began bubbling.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. When I'm in trouble, my friends scream. Yeah, scream and laughter.
There you go.
Did he live?
Yeah, they all lived, but they took a whole group of them to get him out of there. Okay.
I bet they won't go in there again.
All right, last but not least, number 1 on the list is the Crystal River Preserve in Crystal River, not too far from here.
Okay.
One of the main attractions are the manatees, who live in the beautiful clear water. Some believe that they are the epitome of pure goodness. And one witness advises that she was saved by a large manatee when she encountered a big black mass underwater while she was snorkeling.
Oh, my. That's spooky.
At first, she thought she was heading towards a manatee. But when a horrifying face broke through the darkness and lunged at her with long white fangs, she freaked. It was only then that she felt a bony hand around her throat. A manatee swam at her and nudged her back to the surface, saving her life and making her believe in the goodness of manatees from time on.
Nice.
Well, did she have to pay like a huge fine for touching the manatee? That would be kind of freaky.
It touched her. So there you go.
It did. Wow.
Paranormal natural swimming holes in Florida. In Florida, yeah, all in Florida. Some of them are right around here.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
If you have a paranormal swimming hole story you'd like to share with us, send it to Robin at WOCA.com.
Yes.
I'd rather not hear anymore. I'm going to be spooked out on my swimming pool.
Yeah, you won't swim in your swimming pool at night.
Do you know what I've always noticed about Chief Osceola is he has a very, very long right arm.
Yes, he does. It's very long. You'd think they would fix that after all these years.
It's true. It's true.
It's a very, very long arm.
Yeah.
I mean, he is really out there with that thing.
Yeah. You'd think they would fix that.
It'd be hard to walk around with that thing.
That's the better to reach you with, Galen.
That's right. That's
although our haunting, you think about it, our Chief Osceola haunting is apparently telling us to do good things. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he was a good guy.
Yeah, even though he was wronged by the white man, he's a good guy.
The white man.
He was.
I am the white man.
White man.
The Europeans.
Yeah, I am sometimes.
Well, they were Spanish by technically definition. But
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was such a shame. It just came in
Spain
and massacred them all.
Part of Europe, but kind of.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but no, that's really spooky. And when you're tent camping and you hear all this loud noise coming through the bushes, you don't know what it is, and then it turns out to be armadillos sometimes, and
or Chief
then you're relieved. That's right. And then you're relieved. No, Chief Osceola.
That's another reason why I don't go camping.
Oh, I see.
I don't go camping. First of all, you can smell an armadillo first. I mean,
I didn't know that.
You can smell an armadillo?
They stink.
What does it smell like?
Really? I've never smelled one.
Like, just crap. I mean, they just, literally, like crap. I mean, they stink.
I've never smelled
moldy and rotten. And, yeah.
I've seen them, but I've never smelled them. I just have never. Wow.
Do you know we have some?
To have them at our house.
We have some books here for you, Galen. I don't know if you know that or not.
I know. I haven't been there in forever. So.
Well, when we make a trip up to Gainesville, we'll drop them off at your place.
There you go.
All right. There was one baseball story I want to ask you to comment on.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read sports stories. Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, and Mookie Betts form Mookie Betts form a dream outfield for the AL. Mm-hmm. Bryce Harper and Max Scherzer. Am I saying that right?
Okay. Yeah.
Make up a not-so-gracious welcome committee for the NL. Power in the Center of Power, a capital-sized all-star game. What is this about?
Well, it's the all-star baseball game. It's being held in Washington, D.C. So Mike Trout and Judge and Mookie Betts are all they're in the American League, and so they'll be representing the American League team. And then Scherzer and Bryce Harper play for the Washington Nationals, and so they'll be like the host players on the team, on the National League team.
And is it a fundraiser?
No, It's an all-star game. They just play each other in the middle. It's a big recognition. I'm sure there's some type of fundraising, but for the most part, it's these two teams playing against each other.
So they play, but they play in the middle of the season and not at the end?
Yeah, they play in the middle. The All-Star game's always been it's the Midsummer Classic is what they'll call it sometimes. So.
Oh, and how do they determine where it's played?
They choose that years in advance, and cities basically bid on it. Whoever has the newest ballpark.
Oh.
That's how they kind of decide. So.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Let's see.
I'm always fascinated by your guys' not knowing these kinds of things because, this is such a part of my life. It's weird.
Galen, I look at AL and I don't even know what that means.
I know that just blows my mind. It really does. It's hard for me to fathom.
I look at when I read a sports story, I look at two numbers separated by a hyphen. I don't know if I'm supposed to say and or two.
Always two.
It's not always two. Sometimes it's and.
When is it and? I'm trying to think of a reason of time when it's and.
The Boston Red Sox are 14-2.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's fair. I gotcha.
So if you're not a sports guy, you don't know, is it and or two?
But it would say it's a score. You would say it's a score. Usually records are in parentheses.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Right. I don't think so. Not on USA Today, which is where I get my sports stories from. Because that's my sports authority, USA Today.
The fish wrap. That's the National Color Fish Wrap.
All right. Do you have to go anywhere today?
Work.
Gainesville. Just to Gainesville.
I'm on my way to Gainesville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile actually is closed to the public today, but Larry, we're going to be right there on East Silver Springs Boulevard at 1607. Call it 622-3544. We will love to hear from you. Make an appointment and give the gift of life today.
Yes, and if you go further out on Silver Springs Boulevard, you can actually get to Silver Springs, where we don't swim any longer.
That's right, and we should.
Be careful.
But if you did, Osceola might give you some
good luck
desires to talk to the government about allowing things that the people want.
That's right.
There you go.
All right. Be careful out there. Thank you for what you do.
All right, you guys are the best.
Thank you. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. Thank you, Palm Garden and Penn Flooring, for sponsoring this segment. We'll be right back.
Summertime. It takes you back, doesn't it? Makes you think and remember. What did you do in the summertime when you were a kid? At Palm Garden of Ocala, we see folks who are young at heart, but their bodies are giving them a tough time. Our goal for every guest we serve is to bring them to their highest level of independence. Come visit us soon. We're located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street. And when you're in the hospital, ask for Palm Garden by name.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. At least one more boy, we've just heard it, maybe two or three more, has been rescued from a cave in Thailand, taken to a hospital where Fox's Jeff Paul reports.
It's a pretty tough journey in, several hours in, several hours out. And they also had to reline that cave route with oxygen tanks. Yesterday, with the rescue of those 4 boys, they used every single oxygen tank.
12 boys and their coach went into that cave system on a hike 2 weeks ago, getting stranded when heavy rain came and flooded them in. If he hasn't made up his mind already, President Trump said he would decide by noon today who he'll nominate to serve on the Supreme Court.
I'm getting very close to making a final decision. Not yet. And I believe this person will do a great job. But I'm very close to making a decision. Have not made it official yet, obviously.
He makes it official with an announcement tonight at 9 Eastern Time from the White House. He's believed to be choosing from among 4 federal judges to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Friends, are you taking Viagra for ED? Well, you could be paying too much. Now you can take Sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, for just $2 per tablet. $2 for a 20-milligram tablet, saving $40 per dose. Marley Drug is a North Carolina pharmacy delivering Sildenafil to your doorstep. Go to MarleyGenerics.com. That's M-A-R-L-E-Y, MarleyGenerics.com. Or call 1-800-452-1760. That's 1-800-452-1760.
Dad, what are you doing?
Cramming for college.
I'm the one going to college.
Yeah, but we need to figure out how we're going to pay for it all.
Discover Student Loans.
Discover does student loans?
Yeah, they're one of the top student loan lenders in the country. It takes 15 minutes or less to apply, and there are no fees for the life of the loan. Best of all, I can earn cash rewards if I get good grades.
Really?
Yeah, we still have time to apply and get a great rate.
So I can just chill. College kids still say that, right?
No one says that, Dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Visit discoverstudentloans.com to apply today. Limitations apply.
Ad Council. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, G-E-N-E, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Mondays are usually hard, coming back from a weekend and trying to get the week started off on the right foot. Well, that is about to change. R.C. Jones, prophetess and pastor representing Hazon Ministry, will be joining us at 9:20 a.m. each Monday. Hazon Ministry aims to build families through love, power, prayer, and the Word of God. Again, join R.C. Jones and start the week off on a positive note every Monday at 9:20 a.m. right here on The Source, WOCA.
You are looking to work somewhere that treats employees like family, has a team atmosphere, and rewards your hard work. Does this sound like you? Then go to drsinstall.com. Apply today and get paid to learn a new trade while providing your family with great benefits. Visit drsinstall.com. That's drsinstall.com.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
The sound of the bat cracking, the crowd cheering, the smell of overpriced but tasty hot dogs, the memories that will last a lifetime of your first baseball game with little Johnny. Your team wins. It was a great night until you get home. It's 9 p.m. and your wife says you have no water.
We have no water.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Rule number 1, don't panic. Remain calm. Okay, that's 2 rules.
We don't have time for jokes, funny man.
Okay, think back. On the way home, you heard a radio commercial.
Mike's Got Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Eureka. You saved the day. You remembered that Mike Scott Plumbing doesn't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. You are a genius.
Hey, Mr. Genius, did you remember the phone number?
Of course you did. Remember, you're a genius. 352-237-2888. Because at Mike Scott Plumbing, if water runs through it, we do it. Even if water's not running through it at this particular moment. Mike Scott Plumbing.
In the good old summertime, it takes you back, doesn't it? Makes you think and remember. What did you do in the summertime when you were a kid? At Palm Garden of Ocala, we see folks who are young at heart, but their bodies are giving them a tough time. Our goal for every guest we serve is to bring them to their highest level of independence. Come visit us soon. We're located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street. And when you're in the hospital, ask for Palm Garden by name.
Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom crated and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail. Go online to